Hey guys, we're back to do another review of Belle Collective that left me a little confused.
Give me a little indigestion.
All right, you guys, let's get started.
We keep on count.
Yep. Yeah. LY. Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kourtney.
And this is Eddie, aka E-Dub.
And we're married. Yep.
And we married.
Yep.
We be married.
See each other. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta get that point across.
That is true. Okay, you guys. So if this is your first time joining, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about Kourtney and Eddie. We do relationship topics, reviews, and right now we're doing Belle Collective. Okay. So if this is your first time and you hadn't already hit that subscribe button, because you probably already beat me before I even said, I know how you operate. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Come on over to the co-ed fam. We have so much fun over here. For about 98% of y'all, that 2%, they can go somewhere else. But anyway, if you're watching us via Facebook,
we don't keep those 2%.
I know that's right,
we don't keep that 2%.
Hey,
bring it, baby. Bring it.
Let me tell you, some negative and positive, it keeps us balanced. Yeah. If we just had a comment full of positive,
they're gonna say, ooh, they just fake. Yeah.
Right,
right. All they got positive comment.
And we ain't gonna block you unless you get out of line too bad. We're gonna block you. But if you're watching us via Facebook, go ahead and hit like and follow, you guys. We want to make sure our likes and our follows on Facebook equal up because right now they don't, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this review that left me confused and some unanswered. Do the man got a baby or not? I don't know what editing did, but they jacked this one up because we went back and watched it, not the whole thing, clips twice, and still don't know. But it seemed like on the commercial or whatever, they said that he didn't. I think allegedly he did, but they found out he didn't. I don't know, I don't know. And I know.
Hey, Carlos King got to get better at that production, man. Cause that reunion was all over the place.
Yeah, it really was.
And like you said, left unanswered questions. Then they bring Issa in for like 2 minutes to kick her off the couch, man. It's like.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
And they probably, I'm sure they tried to condense it in a 2 hour. But
they had 2 hours. They got 2 parts.
I know they tried to condense it in 2 hours, but they failed because they left out a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Now y'all heard us being about it. So Marie, it started off with Marie. They talking about this blogger exposing her for tax evasion or tax fraud and getting that PPP.
Yeah, PPP money.
Yeah, PPP loan.
Fraudulent.
PP. I think it's PP loan.
Yeah, it's PP. It's not OPP.
So, and that's basically what they're starting off. So, Latrice said that she don't know it. And, when I went on All About the Tea YouTube, of course, they exposed whoever this blogger was and the relationship it is to Latrice. And, I don't know.
I thought you said the blogger that had no credibility or his credibility was kind of questionable.
Yeah, the blogger that released the information. So, it is what it is. So, of course, Marie's still, trying to defend herself. So, Kaylon said that she was just trying to gather information. She wasn't necessarily trying to expose, but she was gathering information because she was trying to put it in her back pocket. So when she came for her, she could be ready for her.
Yeah, so Kayla was trying to do, she's trying to have that information for the ultimate clapback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But,
anybody.
Yeah.
Color or not.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. No, I can kind of see that you want dirt on somebody in case they get dirt on you. And when you get into the entertainment things, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're going to dig and they're going to find something, they're going to hold it. And when you come back there, they're going to clap back.
And Egypt was like, well, just tell us about it. She said, she ain't finna beat my butt. So Kaylin, of course, Marie, anyway. So they talked about that and they went on to details and she was just saying, do you really think that, I guess, mental facility and I guess what she got, she kind of like partnering with the government. Do you really think that I would do? Well, I can't really say when people say, do you really think I would? Baby, yes. People do stuff a lot of times, all the time, and it take them eons to get caught.
Well, the thing is, actually, that's the best way to do it. You do it, you stay close to the people you steal from. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you think? You know, oh, you don't think I steal from the government when I work with them? Yeah, you got more assets to them.
I don't put none past nobody. I'm not saying she did it, but I'm just saying.
No, we're not saying she did it either, but still.
What I'm saying is that people say, "Do you think I really?" Because we don't know. We really, truly don't know. That lady got caught with that PP money. PP.
They go to PP.
She got caught, and it took them a while to get her.
Yeah, they're gonna eventually find out sooner or later.
Yeah, people. I've heard of people that got it and shouldn't have got it, and they gonna get caught.
And that theory, people say, "You think I do something like that? You think I'm cheating my wife? I got a lovely wife? Yeah, they still cheat on each other. So yeah,
exactly. So that's all we saying. Not sure if she did it or not, but that's that. You know, and I know y'all think that for whatever reason y'all feel like we ride for Kaylin. I just feel like I'm riding for what's right. I don't too much care for Marie, but maybe y'all do. I could tell y'all do. I don't know what Marie. I don't know what they call them. Marie Mites.
Marie Mites.
Something. But y'all came up here and y'all was just like, oh my God, Marie, oh, I love her. What? Each his own, you know? Everybody got their reasons.
And let me say something before you go. Mm-hmm. And like you said, people say we ride for Kaylin. We don't ride for Kaylin. We look at for what's right. It's not a black and white issue, you know. And a lot of people, ooh, I got the white girl on the show, you know. Who knows? You know, maybe she brought something to the show. Maybe Carlos King saw something he decided to have on the show. But don't mean we're gonna ride for her, you know. She did some stupid mistakes, and we're gonna call out. Oh. But Maria, you know, she just, to us, she's not likable.
Yeah, she's not. Not when it came to the way she treated Latrice.
People, period.
Yeah, now, the people on that side of the couch she was on, she seemed to be all right with, but the other one, she don't. So we just want to be right for right. And then, you know, Kaylin, because y'all just didn't like her, I don't think she'll be back next season. So if they have a next season, let's say that. If they have a next season.
They're going to have no next season. They're not going to have a next season. That's right. I said it twice. Got to be nice.
All right, that rhyme. And so, we just rhyme for what's right. And, yeah, I know y'all don't like Kaylin.
Oh, they going to come in. Y'all don't like Marie. Y'all some haters.
Yep.
Y'all some haters. Y'all don't need to do the review no more. Guess what?
We still doing it. Okay?
Ooh, clap back.
All right, so now they're bringing out the guys and putting them on the couch. So, you know.
My time to shine.
Yeah, so Cedric, of course, seems to be a big fan with the people because, you know, when he opened his mouth. But, you know, when they was filming, we didn't get to hear much from him. You know what I'm saying? Purred. So now we see he got a little sense of humor.
I just feel like, me personally, if Cedric would have said more on the show would have been better off. It would have been better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because to see him say what he said on the couch and how country he sound, Alabama twang.
Alabama, Mississippi.
I know it's Mississippi. All you saying, because, you know, Alabama, Mississippi. There ain't no difference between Alabama and Mississippi, you know.
It is a difference between Alabama and Mississippi.
No, it's not.
Look at different jerseys. All right, so let's go on.
Y'all ain't been in Birmingham. Come to the Magic City Classic. You see them dresses?
Okay, so now each of it asking about Marie and her son. Are they in a better place? And she said that they are. You know, they got over their issues. She was a little surprised at his behavior, and they moved forward. And then she also asked, you know, was Cedric a father figure? Because, you know, as we can see on there, Cedric, like, he was just there. And so he said that no, he's not a father figure. You know, he got a father.
Well, I can kind of see why I didn't find out. Cedric and Maria's they're not married.
They're not. Now, from what I seen when Maria did a live with I think Melanie, she said that they were married when they got picked up for the show, but then they got a divorce
while they was filming.
Before
they filming.
Yeah, before they started.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because that's the reason why they had several houses.
And then too, it's probably why we never, like Egypt said, well, we didn't know that on the show that y'all was divorced, so they probably wanted to keep up that ritual of acting like they were married, but in actuality they were divorced.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah,
that's the reason why that scene where Mr. Essie and Maria was packing up his clothes up. He had one box because he already had his own place. You know what I'm saying?
That house that they working on.
Yeah, but anyway, they had a non-traditional marriage because they weren't married. That's part of the reason why it's non-traditional. him not being a father figure. I just felt like he was so removed from Maria that he really didn't want to get, invested as being a father figure to her sons. Cause, what's his name, Clifford? He was probably doing his own. Cedric, I'm sorry. It was Clifford.
That's Latrice's name. And his name Clifford. What Clifford?
Clifford the big red dog. You really But yeah, I think he was so removed from Maria and her family because he was never there. He was always on the road, traveling out of the country and whatnot. And I just feel like he never had a good relationship with her kids. And maybe that's the reason why. Then who knows how Maria's baby daddy, how he was. Maybe he didn't want, Cedric to be around his sons like that. So I'm just rambling, y'all.
No, you get good point. So she also talked about that Cedric was in Aruba. And so Cedric later to be known that I asked Marie, did she want to come? But he ended up going with, a male friend of his and stuff.
Sounds so suspect to me. Why are two guys going to go on a trip out? What, the business trip?
I don't know. I wonder. So anyway, the question was asked later, that Twitter was saying, that Cedric was, he liked paying for the same team. And so he said, no, he's not interested in men. He liked women.
No, he said he don't like men. He like women. That's some wordplay there. We just got to figure out what kind of wordplay he used. He like women. He could like women as men, friends with women. He
said he been delivered. I don't like no men's no more. I've been delivered. I like the women's. You don't know where they come from.
No, I do not, but it'll show a lot.
Y'all know where it come from. Y'all know.
Yeah, it'll show a lot of overacting right there, where it came from.
I have to show it to you. But anyway, so Cedric was saying that she asked a question about, Egypt asked a question about Cedric, and he was like, well, Marie, you the headliner, honey. You the headliner. He didn't say honey, but he's like, you the headliner, and he was avoiding the question, but he also was trying to, I guess, lift Marie up. I hope he wasn't trying to be funny, but he was saying, you think he was?
I think he been a little petty involved. Yeah, I think a little petty was involved in that.
And he said, first of all, he want to thank the Lord, and everybody started laughing. Y'all can tell Cedric is a hoot for real. And to be honest, quite honest, if this show has another season, I promise you, married or not, Cedric is gonna be on.
He has to be. Out of all the men, he to me brought more personality to the show.
Yep.
In the men, when it came to the men. But the reason why he was telling her that, lifting her up, and say, "Yeah, Marie, you got, you did this, and I'm proud of you. I'm still love you. We're gonna see Razor." Basically, what he's trying to do, tell Marie, go on your life. I'm giving you all your kudos. Now leave me alone. I'm gonna live my life over here. You know what I'm saying? So it was a nice way to cut bonds from Marie, other than their child.
Yeah. So the question was asked. Let me bring Essie out, and at that point, Cedric said, "Okay, here come Essie," as Eddie called her, Essie the Missy. Let me go on the other side. No, you ain't got to move. He know where his place was on the other side, because Essie right there.
That's why I said Cedric take petty to a whole new level.
Yep. And so Essie came out and she.
No.
What?
No.
Essie the Missy.
Missy Essie.
You said Essie the Missy.
Okay, Essie the Missy, Missy Essie. I don't care. Okay. Yeah.
She came out and she did look beautiful.
Oh, she did.
Yeah,
she did.
And so she said, she's, that's her sister, that's her soulmate or whatever. And then Egypt did like we said. That is strange that you would call another female, and you're a female, your soulmate. She said she liked it, and she understood it. And so she did ask the question, are you guys, what was the question? She said, are you together?
No, she said, do you like Maria? And she said, yeah, like a sister. Then,
no, she said, yeah.
Yeah.
She said, but do you like her like a...
Then she said, yeah, like a sister. Then he said, no. She said, no. She said, deeper than that. She said, oh, no. I had a husband. I said, all right, then. It's a message. Okay, you got a husband.
Esther said, she got a husband and Marie don't, so.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. See, that's what happens, women. When y'all get your friends all in your ear and, leave him, pack his stuff up and put him out. Now, Marie looking on the couch looking like boo-boo the fool by herself, and Esther got husband back at the house, a whole husband back at the house, living large. So yeah, y'all gotta be careful with that, man.
So Cedric did say that he said that about the relationship with Essie and Marie. He was like, that's one thing about it. You gotta be careful with your friends. He said, because there's no way that me and her can build anything, because Essie's sitting right there. Well, where's Essie's husband? Bring him on the show.
Yeah.
How much time? If she spent all this time with Marie, then what's she doing with her husband?
And you know, the thing is, she might spend a lot of time with Marie, but I guarantee you, Essie marriage is strong. She got her marriage together, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I really think so. But, you know, you allow Marie let this person get in her ear. You need to leave him, and now Marie by herself, and Essie still got her marriage going on strong. I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah. And I can kind of see Cliff's part. Part when he said, you don't let a friend interfere in your marriage. The husband the spouse come first, then your friends. And some people, they do get it twisted, men and women. They'll let their friends be more influence them more than their spouse. And to me, you can't build a marriage like that, because you gotta put God first, your spouse, and everything else. Right. And some people get that, get confused and get the priorities wrong. So I can kind of see where Cedric coming from. When Maria and Essie so close, it's kind of hard to build something.
And he said, I think he said this was before him.
Yeah, but still,
this before them.
I get that. But once you get married,
hold up, I'm not talking about me.
Oh, I know that. I know that. I get that. But once you get married, that dynamic has to change. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Maria got the memo that has to change, because she kept Essie right there by her side. And I understand they're business partners and everything, but still, you still have to put your spouse first before anything else, other than God.
All right, now I made that clear. I was just repeating what they said. I didn't say I condoned it.
I know. I'm just real passionate about that subject, because a lot of people, not just women, men, get it confused too. They go hang with them homeboys and leave they woman home by themselves, And you got to take care of the home first, then the other stuff will fall in place. And I'm off my soapbox now. You can have it.
All right, thank you.
No, you're welcome, baby. Ooh, look at that. You welcome, baby.
Okay, so let's move on to Latrice and Glen. Oh, your hand's cold. So they talked about Ferris Street, and how, of course, we know that she was inspired by her grandfather, and then, of course, being on television. Now she got a lot of people that's contacting her that want to get in, because they know they ain't having the money. That's what I'm saying. They want to get in on trying to revitalize Ferris Street. People all from all around the world.
Well, once again, I go back to, she should have did her homework on all that before she approached them people to buy that. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't know it was going to be over $2 million. So she got that sticker shot. And I hope it's true people are contacting her to try to invest in that, and so they can buy that. And I hope it's true. And I hope she does it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to hate on her. I hope she does it. But when you take on major projects like that, you got to do your homework.
Yep. So Glen, they talked about them being, friends, and at first he said too that he was struggling with it, because Idris was like, you was kind of struggling with her doing her thing, because you spoiled, you used to a certain structure or schedule, and so he was like, yeah, but I'm proud of her, she doing her thing, she getting it done. So they also talked about the blogs talking about him having a baby. So it seems like Latrice contacted Letitia about what she heard as far as Glen having another child, and by that time or somehow it was also in the blog. So Letitia is thinking that maybe Latrice contacted the blogs about, what they heard or whatever. So she said she didn't. But anyway, we're confused as, is this child Glen's or not? Master P, is it yours or not? That's what we need to know. Do you have another baby? Because Latrice did say that, you know, he was intimate with this woman. He had an affair, and he stepped out on her, and he was intimate with this woman. So it could be, I guess it could be possible, but I don't know if you know, they found out that it wasn't, you know, and that part was just confusing because we don't know what they, anyway, who's got to say, baby?
Yeah, man, that was some bad editing there, man, because we didn't really get a complete answer. All we got little tidbits. Regardless of the point, even to have any questions about you having an outside baby, man, why do you guys don't wrap up when they out there cheating, man? I just don't get it, man. Then you take the chance of catching a disease or having somebody pregnant, have an outside baby or side baby. But regardless of the point, yeah, man, that's Master P and me X, man. Y'all, man, we doing that. We just saying that out of love, man. But man, that's a bad situation there.
And then come to find out, it seemed like she had an emotional.
Oh yeah, forgot all about that.
It's in my notes.
Okay, it's in your notes.
Yep.
And then it's in the notes.
And then
show them the notes, girl.
And then the fact too, she had an emotional affair, and it seems like
he got hurt.
Yeah, and he didn't forgive her, and he said he wasn't gonna get on his knee and ask to marry her again until he's past that hurt. This is a whole doggone mess, and we didn't even get to a whole doggone
mess. When it's a doggone mess, that means it's big.
Yeah, like my hair fluffy.
Yeah, doggone mess up there, like some cotton candy.
Okay.
But no, yeah, two wrongs don't make a right.
Did she do it because he did it?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask.
Who did it first?
Yeah, well, apparently he cheated before. That's, you know, and I don't know, man. You know, who did it first? You know. But regardless of the point, two wrongs don't make it right. But they got some issues that they got to work out.
Yeah, and she said, you know, she loved being married to her friend, honey. And if they was the relationship was to move on, she'd still have a friend. Okay, let's move on anyway, because we want to know what's going on with them. We got time for no friendship.
See, the point is, Egypt. I don't know if she didn't do the interview right. She should ask the follow-up questions. She should have dug deeper with these questions. Mm-hmm. You know, you grilled Kaylin about the blogger. But you didn't grill Glen and Letitia about the affairs. Yeah. We need to know who started the affair first. Is there an outside baby? Yeah, they should have had me on that interview.
I know that's right. Okay, so let's go on to Latrice and Cliff. So, and we know that Marie was mean mugging the whole scene.
Yeah, because I want.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, no, because I want. Go ahead.
Okay, so she basically was saying, you know, and I said this too when the season started. Like, I just don't like when people compare themselves to Beyonce. You know, I do understand it, but I do think that everybody, whatever field you working in, then just be your authentic highest of you. You know what I'm saying? Not comparing yourself to Beyonce. You know, but that's just me. So anyway, they did say, and I didn't know that people was making a deal about it. Like, you know, she was saying that she compared herself to Beyonce, her and, you know, her husband Jay. And somebody in Twitter said more like Lucius and Cookie, honey. She said, I take that too.
Yeah, you know, it kind of got the complexions like them characters, but yeah, I agree with you. You know, be the best in your lane. You know, don't compare yourself. I see what she was trying to get at.
I do.
You don't be the Beyonce in that field, but who says Beyonce is the best in her field? You know, so yeah, just compare yourself.
There's always somebody better than me.
Yeah, right. You know, you might think Beyonce is good in her field. Somebody might think Aretha Franklin is good in that field. You know, everybody. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But
she did.
I know. I'm just saying, even though she's dead, but her music, her stuff, legacy is still out there. Yeah. So yeah, you know, some people might think Melody and Hope is good in that field. You know, singing. So you know, just do you, stay in your lane, be the best in your lane.
So Cliff, they also talked about children. So we know that they don't have children together, but Cliff has 4 children that he couldn't remember their ages, honey. So she rattled them off.
So good, man. I said, dang,
it stumped him. He was like 20. So she said 28, 27, 24,
she
21.
Knew. That's bad.
Well, that's basically, you know, a lot of times. I don't see nothing wrong with that, honey. He older than her, so, you know, he probably can't hold on to that memory like that.
God, man. You don't know who your kids is.
And then okay, so they said four, but they left the poor daughter out.
That's 5, ain't it?
Yeah, and she stay in the house. Child,
he might got more. He might got more kids out there. That's what I said. Make sure I got them right now.
So yeah, to find out that they do have a 16-year-old that stays with them, and so they asked the question: was they gonna have a little Clifton, or whatever they called the child name?
Clifton.
And she was like, "Well, she want to have a child. Well, she better hurry up, honey. She do want to have a child."
Let's see. She said Cliff is 20 years older than her. Let's say she's what? That's around what? 30.
She's in her 30s.
So Cliff around his 50s. Yeah, dog.
Probably late 50s too.
Yeah, y'all need to hurry up. You're gonna be just like Tam over there with a little cup.
Your head froze. So they found out that they met at a bar. She liked him and stuff. And the question was asked. It seems like she put her business out there, but then she kind of like pulled back on, not pulled back, but she was like, "Oh, people want to know the age, or people want to do the math, or people want to know this, and people want to know that." What?
I think she kind of embarrassed by that.
Oh, the age
difference, cause I'm saying, okay, yeah, cause when Idris said something about the age difference, she said, "Oh, here we go again." She don't like talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, people gonna ask and talk about it, cause if you're embarrassed or you're not proud of the guy you married, don't marry him.
Yeah. I guess she just get tired of talking about it, because you don't want to come on here calling the man Zaddy, and you got daddy issues, so
so people gonna ask him, how old is he than you? 20 years, wow.
So they met at the bar. She said she was captivated by him. He was older. Guys her age are not mature.
I don't know what bar she met him at. Probably one of the Legion Legion bars.
And of course, while they was doing that, you want to talk about Marie, what Marie was doing?
It seemed like Cliff and Latrice, right? Latrice. Ooh, you telling names.
No, you. And you got me tearing it up, but go ahead.
Well, anyway, when they was over there talking to the couple, Latrice and Cliff, they was having a good time, was light and bubbly, laughing. Then they panned the camera over to Maria. I said, man, if a hater had a picture, that'd be her. She was hating hard over there, boy.
Yes,
and y'all keep saying, ooh, what Maria got to hate on? That image, when the camera panned on her face, should be proof enough, man. Cause the way she was looking all in, like she was disgusted, man. Like, why they giving her the shine right now? It's like, and they were talking about Latrice, her business and all that. And every time they talk about Latrice, they panned over to Maria.
Right.
And you said that saw that expression on her face.
That was called Shady Production.
Shady Production.
Yep. And the question was asked because I wanted to know, but I thought she said he didn't. But y'all in the comments tend to think that he did. But the question was asked, did he fund Goddess Link? And she said no. When she said, Cliff, I'm going to let you answer that, he said no. He...
Actually, he didn't fund it because he came in late on it. Because when she started making money, that's when he decided to put money into it, invest in it.
Yeah. So yeah, he was like, so this all her hustle, all her grind. So she did it, So what they call it? I forgot the word they used. That anyway, I forgot.
Ooh, y'all just talking about Cliff and his memory. Look at it.
All right, so let's move on to now. All the ladies are back together. The men have been escorted off, and we still have not got a solid answer on Glen and
the outside baby.
Yeah, but we moving on. So, Antoinette. They talked about her, and Antoinette said that it was when Marie said something, and they showed the clips, and she said Marie said that Antoinette, they showed the clip from the first episode, that there go Antoinette like a little puppet going behind Latrice. And so Antoinette said, you need to refer to me as doctor. She said, well, who you talk to, baby? I ain't finna refer to you as doctor. It's gonna be Antoinette. No, refer to me as doctor. As doctor. Oh, who you that? She was going off.
But Antoinette, Dr. Antoinette had Dr. Let me get it right now. I'm sorry. Dr. Antoinette had a point. You know, since we're not friends per se, you refer to me as a doctor. Which, hey, she is. Now, she's not lying. Now, you don't have to do it. You know
y'all don't like Antoinette either.
Yeah, so.
Y'all said that Eddie like her.
No, I don't like her like that, man. No.
So she said, so she was just saying you refer to me as doctor and you saying that, then you know how
I was like, what'd she say? I can't understand what she was saying.
And so she said that, you know, she said would a person that's, I guess, you know, a little puppy or whatever follow behind somebody, she said, would she build her own practice? You know, she got it going on. So she built this thing from scratch. And so she said one thing about her, she likes to do fun shade. And that was just light and fun shade. But, you know, anyway, Marie was
why Antoinette was saying that, Maria was still there.
She was mad at that.
Mad, boy.
She was big mad.
Big mad. And now I know they're going to be coming in. She wasn't mad. Y'all always trying to take up for other people. Y'all leave Maria alone.
Nope, ain't going to happen. So Egypt said that you didn't invite Marie to your house, to your whatever. Whatever housewarming thing.
Cleansing.
Yeah.
House cleansing.
Yeah, thank you very much. So she said you didn't invite her there, and she said, no, why would I invite bad energy to clean out bad energy? So no, I didn't.
That makes sense to me.
And so she was like, and then even with Latrice, she said that we were not in the best of places, and we're still trying to find out about friendship. And so she said, so no, I didn't invite her either. So, you know, hey, I could respect that.
Yeah, you know, why invite why invite bad energy when you're trying to get rid of bad energy?
Right.
You know, and knowing Maria should be Paul walking around the house while they try and clean the house with the sage and stuff. And soon they clean it out, they go to a room, clean the room with the sage out, and Maria go right behind her, putting bad energy.
So the question was brought up, okay, so Latrice was like, well, excuse me, Letitia was like, well, you know, Antoinette was flirting with my husband and flirting with I think she was reaching. Flirting with Latrice's husband. Well, she was like, who, me? So it didn't make sense. But she kind of told a story on, she was sitting in the car at her sipping seat. She was sitting in the car, it was over with, and her husband was still in there. And I think she got out the car, went in there, and, you know, find out what's taking him so long. And he was, at that time, Latrice was like, and here goes some Hennessy for you, or something like that, or whatever. And so when they got in the car, she was like, what's that all about? He said, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. You know, and so I guess she put in her mind that he was, you know, flirting, but that she was flirting. But something went down with Cliff and Antoinette as well that Latrice did not go into details about. And they said that everybody was drunk, you know, and stuff like that. So we don't know what happened with Cliff, but it seems very minor what happened with Glen. With Latrice and Glen. It seemed very Letitia and Glen. So it seemed very minor. Now, there's one thing I could say. If your husband has been accused of cheating on you, you have infidelity issues, which means you got trust issues. So if you see a pretty girl and the girl she's beautiful and she in her teeth, mouth, she probably just every time she just looks at you, she smiles. So, you know, you may have some kind of issues with it. So I don't think that she was flirting. And she could just be friendly, but you know, if you got trust issues with your man, you gonna think that.
I'm gonna say something about this. First of all, Letitia, you should have never left your man there by himself anyway. You should have waited out. You know, don't get in the car. Wait inside with him. Both of y'all go to the car together. That would nip that in the bud, especially since you really don't trust him. You know what I'm saying? So stay in the building with him. Both of y'all leave together. That would nick that. You know, that problem is. There would be no problem there. Mm-hmm. Now, with Cliff, Antoinette, and Letitia.
What?
What's her name? Letitia?
What? Mamma Mia?
No.
Latrice.
Latrice. Man, all these loves, man. Dang you, Carlos King. But anyway, I think they got drunk. And Cliff, he talks like me. And when you get drunk, it get worse. He probably and they didn't know what he
Cliff is a flirt himself.
Yeah.
So it could have been some issues over there, but it probably mainly was Cliff more so.
I agree.
Because Cliff loved the ladies. We know that. He loved the ladies. We can see that. And so that's probably what happened. And then as far as Master P, it seems like he liked the ladies
that's what I want to
too.
say. And that's why I don't understand why Letitia left Master P in there by himself.
Right.
They should have went in the car together because she already don't trust the dude.
Yeah.
She don't trust him.
You don't trust him.
Yeah, so and Cliff, Zaddy, as she called him, she don't trust him either.
Yeah.
Both of these women have trust issues with their mates, with their spouses, and they gonna find all little Antoinette saying she flirting them, and you got the two biggest flirts on the show.
Yep, and I'm quite sure she don't want neither one of them. So anyway, they got past that, you know, because Antoinette said that, you know, she was just offering them some Hennessy, and she was saying, I know y'all wanted to have a child, so I was saying, hey, take that back, you know, go on, take that back. And drink and have
Probably saying it's fun and joke. Hey, y'all go back there and do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So anyway,
like I said, I don't mean to cut y'all. Letitia was reaching. I think I'm gonna say this: when they was having that back and forth, her and Antoinette, I think Antoinette hit a nerve with Letitia, and Letitia, she was reaching for something, and that's what she threw it. And then she out here flirting with our men, and it wasn't true.
Well, I think they had that conversation too, because I think she said she called Latrice and they talked about it or whatever. So they did talk about it.
She said, "Well, Letitia, well, when Cliff out here, you act different. When he ain't here, you act so yeah. So I don't know whose team you on." She said, what team she was on? Team Me.
Yeah, Team Me. Mm-hmm. So she was saying basically too is that, especially with Antoinette, and I kind of noticed that Antoinette in her confessional, she's different when she in your face, and I've been called that out. So, but she just basically saying be the same person, whether your husband around.
Antoinette. I'm talking to Trish.
She did. She said that too about Antoinette. After that, she did say that too. So basically, she telling them girls over there, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep the same energy when your husband around, when you in your confessions, whatever. So we can get to know the real you. Don't get around your little. She called them mean girls. Don't get around them with Marie's the mean girl. Don't get around them and then try to act like whatever.
Yeah, Tish has a point there. I agree with that.
Yep. And so that's pretty much it, y'all. This video probably went longer than I wanted to, but at the end, she just pretty much asked what all the ladies were, what they was gonna do going forward, and pretty much the same stuff.
I don't see this show coming back on next season. Me personally, I don't see it.
If they do, I don't think Tamara's gonna be on there because this whole time she didn't have much to say.
You're right. You're right.
At all.
And actually, it's kind of refreshing too.
Yeah, she just sat over there in her purple, honey. They asked her about that her storyline, and that was pretty much it. So she really didn't have much to say. You know, she could have been. You're right. She could have left when Kayla left and Marie.
Left with the men. Yeah.
She could have left with the rest of them.
Yeah, you're right. She didn't have much to say. She didn't bring that to the table.
So if they do it, I think they're gonna revamp it. And go for it.
They probably replace. I'll make y'all mad right now. I think they're gonna replace Tamla with Kaylon, and Kaylon gonna be on the cast, and they're gonna kick Tamla out. Tamla gonna be the friend of the show.
Okay.
Because Kayla had more airtime than she did. You know what I'm saying?
She started up a little drama too. So anyway.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. College King, hey, think about it, man. Cause Kaylon did bring some spice to the show. They were, y'all trying to take up her. No, we're not.
Don't do it because the folks is not gonna watch because they already don't like Kaylon.
Why?
But then they will watch it because people like to watch stuff.
Just imagine this, y'all. Just imagine. Kaylon's on the show. She's a regular now. Then you got Maria over here. Kaylon and Maria bumping heads all the time. Hey, man, I'm telling you, that'd be a good show.
All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I do apologize that this video is late, but, we had some other things that we needed to take care of, but we appreciate you guys always watching. So, on that note, that's all I got. What about you, babe?
That's all I got.
All right, we will see you guys on the next video.
Deuces.
We will see you guys on the next video.
Deuces.
Deuces.